Hey everyone, it's Marla. Welcome back to Twinstrology. Thanks for joining me once again. I thought I would just hop on and give a little bit of a message about some things that I'm feeling and what's going on with this equinox energy, which has been pretty powerful. I kind of knew it was going to be powerful, but um, I'm really feeling the activations that are coming in, and maybe you are too. So you might be really tired or feeling some other kinds of ascension symptoms. But anyways, the kind of overall energy or the overall theme of what I was told from my guides is the message: there's nothing that the divine feminine can do in the 3D that's going to bring her twin back. The only thing that's going to bring the twin back is for them to understand that this is a divine connection, that this is not a normal relationship, and that this is something that's been ordained within the universe. This is basically the same thing that the divine feminine had to go through, right? But um, we tend to want to focus on the 3D and try to evoke changes within our twin flame journey through the things that we can do in the 3D. For some reason, our ego makes us think that we have more control by the things that we're doing in the 3D than what's happening in the 5D. And that's not true. Or our ego gets frustrated because we want this 3D thing to happen and we're not patient with the 5D. But this is what I'm getting is going on with the divine masculine right now. Many of the divine masculines are having a dark night of the soul. They're doing a lot of clearing, and this Libra full moon is going to help them do that because they're going into some deep inner child work as well. And we're all feeling this within us, but they're trying to get a message from their higher self about this journey and who they are and who you are and what they're supposed to be doing. So it's like wherever you're at in your journey, and some of you are at surrender, some of you are not at surrender, and that's okay because we've all been on this different time periods and had different journeys. But it would be useful for the divine feminine to really be in a state of surrender right now, because the mirroring is very strong and we can have an influence on that if we use it consciously. So if our twin is struggling with a dark night of the soul and trying to come to terms with all of the things in their life, including your connection, they might be having fears and doubts. And I know that a lot of them are connected to karmic situations as well that might be playing into this. But if you can reach this place of surrender within you, and you can focus on the 5D connection and just let go of the 3D right now. And if you're having a good connection with your twin, then of course you don't have to forget about the 3D. But if you're feeling abandoned or if you're feeling lonely and you get the urge to chase, then I feel like it's better to go within and try to connect within the 5D right now and just surrender to the fact that there's really nothing that we can do at this point. We have to let the energy take its course, and for both the divine masculine and divine feminine to come into their full consciousness of who we really are. And we have to trust that that is happening, and that um, this really big change is happening. And I'm getting a key, like there's a key that's being given to the divine masculine. Some of you might feel this within yourself because you're going to be feeling downloads about what your own next step is on your journey. And for a lot of the divine feminine, it might be around mission or some other step that you have to take that's getting you prepared for whatever changes are coming in your union. So have trust, have faith, follow that guidance. Um, one of the other things about perhaps stepping back from the 3D for a little while and focusing on the 5D is the 3D can really activate our ego, and we get triggers, and we can, especially because this full moon is going to be having Venus and Chiron very much intertwined with it. There's very likely to be feelings of abandonment and rejection and that kind of inner child wound. And I'm also getting a lot of past life stuff could be triggered. And so it's easier to deal with that in the 5D. Um, I feel like a lot of divine masculine as well are getting more and more guidance about past lives, and that could very well be a theme. So, yeah, there's this cycle ending for twin flames and this very powerful new cycle that's beginning, and this purification process and this higher connection is all part of it. But I'm being shown that there's a lot of forward momentum, and there's a lot of forward momentum within the divine masculine. So let's just focus on staying balanced in our energies, staying balanced in our heart, and try to stay in that vibration of love. Of course, like I said, something might come up. I don't want to put ideas out there either. So, a lot of you will be fine through this shift. But if something comes up, just know that it's something coming up, and it could very well be connected to your twin that you're clearing together. So stay present and just allow it to flow through you without resisting. Like I'm getting like the higher we can stay in our higher consciousness, or the more we can stay in our higher consciousness, the easier this shift will be. Shiana kiana kyono soyata ina nikata yana mina kana sayata yana yosokoya atisinia nikiana yara tore sitia mana kiana sa yono to yana ma ishina kaya toya ishina kaya yana ma ana kiata. So thank you so much, guys. Hope that helps somebody out there. I'm sending you a lot of love, and I'll speak to you soon.